confused. He knows that you're even doubting. He knows it. And the good news is that, huwag ka matakot. Naintindihan ni Lord yan. Naintindihan ni Lord yan. Huwag ka matakot. But don't run away from God. Keep seeking God. Second, why did Sarah laugh? And then he said, shall I indeed bear a child now that I'm old? Now what I say is this. Every time God sees our situation, our circumstance, and our faith is being shaken, He is challenging you and me to hope not on the circumstance. Na yung pag-asa natin, huwag natin ibase doon sa present katayuan natin. Because that will shake our faith will be shaken with that. Malaki ang tendency, ayawan na. Mamaya, I'll just prove it to you with another scripture. And then the last question that he said is that, is anything too hard for the Lord? 3 questions. God knows your circumstance. Second is that God challenges us not to hope in our circumstance. And third is that God is greater than our circumstance. He is greater. Now again, God is dealing with the faith of Abraham. And let me just ask you, what's your circumstance right now? What's causing pain, doubt, hurt? What's causing you to oftentimes run away from God instead of running towards God? And that is what the Lord wants to deal with us this morning. And I'll just quote again in Romans 4 na binasa ni Pastor because that is so beautiful. In Romans chapter 4, verse 18. Mas maganda itong version na ito, Pastor King. Sabi niya, si Abraham, in hope, he believed against hope. I love that. In hope, he believed against hope. And what is that? What was he seeing before? That he should become the father of many nations, as he had been told, so shall your offspring. Meaning, in terms of hoping, he is not looking actually at the promises of God at that time, but he was looking at his circumstance. Tignan niyo in verse 19. He did not weaken in faith when he considered his own body, which was as good as dead. Hopeless. Wala na. Tigo. Ika nga. Wala. Inubos ni Lord ang bearing child and then doon niya fulfill. Why? Haven't you noticed many times inubos ni Lord yung sarili nating diskarte? Bago siya miksena? You know why? As simple as this. Because as long as may alam tayong diskarte, di-diskarte tayo apart from God. And so God would challenge us not to hope on our circumstance. When God gives us a promise, He is sure that He will fulfill it as long as we do our part. He did not weaken in faith when He was about 100 years old or when He considered the barrenness of Sarah's hopeless. Verse 20, look at this. No unbelief made him waver concerning the promise of God. No unbelief. I'd like to challenge you right now. What is shaking your faith? Ano yung mayanig sa pananampalataya mo ngayon? With your present situation, what's shaking your faith? What's that hope? When you look at your circumstance, parang you'd like to give up. Now, I'd like to pray for you. I want you to close your eyes. And I would like to ask an action from you. If you're here, just close your eyes. Kung narito ka, and you're in a situation that is shaking your faith, that is even challenging your faith, even challenging you to either believe God or doubt God. But if you're here and you're in a situation, alanganin, hopeless, parang tingin mo, kailangan mo nang dumiskarte apart from God. If you're here and you're experiencing that, Would you just lift up your hands right now? Thank you for those hands. God sees that. Now remember, God sees your circumstance. He sees your circumstance. Now, for those of you who have raised up your hand, may I request you to stand up from where you are. Just stand up from where you are. Come on, just stand.